The U.S. Olympic team trials for gymnastics has vaulted the Twin Cities into the national spotlight. It has also generated attention for a Plymouth gymnastics school. Minneapolis Gymnastics has helped train an Olympic gymnast competing to make Team USA again this year. As Emily Haugen reports, other athletes at the Plymouth club have their sights on future Olympic Games.
One, watching your toes.
Day in and day out,
Very strong pull.
athletes of all ages are hard at work
That was good, just you need to stop, right?
at mini hops in Plymouth.
We using from the top to the bottom, all our body. That's why our sport is unique.
When you think gymnastics,
Ankles together, big straight line.
many don't typically think of men.
A lot of girls, they see themselves like, oh, I could be like a Simone Biles. So where the boys like, no, I'm going for the soccer, or I'm going for the football. Remember to push down.
But boys gymnastics director Kostya Kolesnikov wants you to know you should think of them.
It is there. Men's gymnastics exists. Men's gymnastics is strong.
Kolesnikov works with athletes at all levels and hopes to develop them for high-level competition.
Gymnastics as a sport develops people for any kind of sport in a very, very rapidly and very unique way.
He helped prepare athletes like 2020 Olympian Shane Wiskus. He's a mini hops and University of Minnesota alum. Now he's back in town to try for this year's Olympic team.
We'll be cheering for him. I already have my sign for him.
Kolesnikov will be in the stands. And Shane is inspiring the boys at mini hops.
Coming in, getting to work hard, and then getting skills. And then once you get to meet season, you get to show off everything you did, show off your hard work.
It's a little competition, friendly back and forth, but I'd say the community is one of the best parts of it.
Cameron Klimek, who's going to Michigan for gymnastics, has Olympics hopes himself.
Growing up around Shane, he was my teammate when I was younger, and seeing him progress to the Olympics and now trying to go a second time, it's super cool and motivating for myself.
And his teammate Dean Murray shares the same dream.
I'm going to go see them at the Olympic trials, so I get to go see all of them compete. Hopefully be there one day too.
More evidence that gymnastics is definitely for the boys.
That is Emily Haugen reporting. The U.S. Olympic trials for gymnastics wrap up Sunday night. A total of 10 athletes, 5 women and 5 men, will make Team USA's Olympic roster. The Brooklyn Center Police Department enters a new chapter with a new chief. Garrett Flesland was sworn in this past week. He replaces former Chief Kellis McDaniel, who retired in January. After taking the oath, Flesland called it an honor and a privilege to serve the Brooklyn Center community.
To our current officers and professional staff, as well as our mayor, city council members, city staff, community members, I want you to know that I'm committed to earning this badge every day. I ask each of our officers and professional staffs to join me in that commitment to earn your spot every day with your continued dedication, professionalism, and pride.
Flesland asked officers and staff to follow 3 simple tenets: to serve proudly, to choose happiness, and to be professional. Meanwhile, the Plymouth Police Department welcomed new officer hires this week. The new officers, Jessica Peterson, Katie Saint, Max Ganshin, and Michael Tafe, were all sworn in. One of the officers, Max Ganshin, put his law enforcement career on hold until now to help with humanitarian relief in his native Ukraine. Plymouth also recognized the promotion of Scott Whiteford to the position of captain. The new hires put the department at nearly full strength. The owners of a salsa company are considering new hope for a new production facility. Little Sombrero Salsa Company is considering a location in New Hope to produce nearly 50 bottles of salsa per minute. According to city documents, the company has been in communication with stores around the country and plans to apply for state of Minnesota job funds. The funds would be used to help purchase equipment. If the plans go through, the company would create up to 40 new jobs in New Hope with average pay of $20 per hour. A popular New Hope taco shop recently expanded, allowing them to now serve tacos and pizza all under the same roof. This weekend, I take a look at the growth of Arizona Taco Company.
Help yourself. That's the steak one, and this is the pork one.
Over the last 6 years, New Hope's Arizona Taco Company has developed quite the following.
I'm really proud and excited that people came out to just hang out, let's break some bread and eat some food.
You can count Jackson Howard among that group.
It doesn't really matter whoever you are that walks through that door, they're going to treat you like family.
Jackson knows all eyes are on him on game night.
The former Cooper High School football star chose the restaurant to host his homecoming celebration.
I'm Jackson Howard. I just returned here to Minnesota, and I'm proud to be back.
Delicious carne asada fries can have that effect on a person.
So it's just meat, cheese, and the fries, and I'd crack those down with, some of my guys literally like 3 times a week. So
Howard is one of Minnesota's most highly sought recruits ever.
Howard will play for the Gophers this coming season after spending last year at LSU.
They say the best way to somebody's heart is through their belly. This is a place that he's found that's part of his belly. So for us to be able to get people to come here, see what he loves and he enjoys, the food here is amazing.
Yet this is a slightly different version of Arizona Taco Company than when Howard played at Cooper. The restaurant now serves pizza.
Carne asada pizza, al pastor pizzas. So it's just something different that we're bringing from back home in Arizona out here to Minnesota.
Owner Marcos Ayala acquired the space next door that was formerly home to Chanticleer Pizza. The move helped the restaurant expand its kitchen, seating capacity, and menu.
Went out back to Arizona. We saw what they were doing, came back and said, yeah, we're going to go ahead and pull the trigger, and we're going to make it happen.
Most people wouldn't think of New Hope as a culinary hotspot, but Howard is doing his part to help change that narrative.
I believe that they do everything at an elite level.
The New Hope restaurant's presence will expand even more. It plans to be at the Taste of Minnesota Food and Music Festival on July 6th and 7th in downtown Minneapolis.
We'll start our CCX All-Area softball team with a talented group of outfielders. Champlin Park's number 10 Ava Perrin excels in the field and at the plate. A superb center fielder, Perrin hit .433 with 7 doubles, 3 homers, 13 RBIs, and 11 stolen bases. She was team offensive MVP for the 21-4 Rebels. Number 18 Alyssa Werns was a Coaches Association first-team All-State selection for Maple Grove. The center fielder and South Dakota State commit hit .383 with 5 doubles, 5 homers, 27 runs scored, and 20 RBIs for the Crimson. Number 12, Elizabeth Bray, wrapped up a strong career for Armstrong. Another strong-arm defensive standout in center, Bray was also the most feared bat in the Armstrong lineup. She hit 2 homers in the Section 6 4A finals. The Falcons fell just short of a trip to state. Number 7, Hannah Hewsome had a strong junior season for Section 5 4A runner-up Champlin Park. Hewsome hit .462 with 3 doubles and 2 triples and knocked in 11 runs. The all-conference pick was the Rebels' most consistent hitter. Our infielders include first baseman number 15, Abby Carter of Hopkins. Carter hit .493 with 6 doubles, 4 home runs, 19 runs scored, and 26 RBIs. The Concordia St. Paul recruit was a second-team All-State pick and also pitched for the Royals. Number 15, Alexa Miller of Wayzata is another strong first baseman. All-Lake Conference pick Miller hit .372 with 4 doubles, 1 home run, 13 runs, and 19 RBIs for the Trojans. She's an academic All-State pick. Number 30, Ruby Goet had a strong sophomore season for Maple Grove at second base. Goet hit .401 with 5 doubles and 2 triples. She scored 25 runs and stole 8 bases as the leadoff hitter for the Crimson. Number 15, Reese Remler, played third and some shortstop for Champlin Park. She was Rebels' offensive and defensive MVP this season, hitting .434 with 7 doubles, 2 home runs, and 27 RBIs for the best team in program history. Number 26, Lauren Beisel, excelled as a junior for Maple Grove. The third baseman hit .379 with 11 doubles and 2 homers. Beisel scored 20 runs and drove in 22 while earning all-conference and all-section honors. Our catchers include number 11, Ella Freeman of Wayzata. The Miami of Ohio recruit was a great leader behind the plate for the Trojans and a feared hitter. All-conference and academic All-State pick Freeman had 6 doubles, 5 home runs, and 18 RBIs. Ava Eiley is a superb defensive catcher from Maple Grove, picking off 5 runners and working well with new pitchers. Eiley also hit .303 with 10 runs scored and 10 RBIs as a junior. Our pitchers are led by number 2, Marissa Rothenberger of Champlin Park. The sophomore was Rebels team MVP and was 11-3 with a 0.40 ERA and 106 strikeouts in 105 1/3 innings. Rothenberger also hit .397 with 5 doubles and 16 RBIs.
Hanging out there, trying to drop.
Rounding out our squad is West Lutheran pitcher Eleanor Rolfe. The sophomore was 14-4 with 159 strikeouts and was team MVP for a Warrior squad that reached the state tournament for the first time. Rolfe also hit .507 with 31 runs scored and 17 RBIs. A great group, the CCX All-Area Softball Team. And these players had strong seasons too. The honorable mention picks for softball. Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.
Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.